the main character names some of her things Bart and Lisa, my daughter was like, "That's a Simpsons reference."
Nice.
Love that.
Yeah, very cute.
All righty.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the After Show. This week we've got a Jeopardy game from hacker alias a Hind D. At least I think it's a Hind D. He didn't put his hacker alias in the email, but I'm pretty sure I remember this person as Hind D. But if I got your hacker alias wrong, I'm sorry, but you really do. Even though, yes, you've sent us dozens of After Show games.
CJ's an old man. He doesn't remember.
I'm an old man. I don't remember. But anyway, yes. Thank you to hacker alias a Hind D ? For this Jeopardy game. It is all about niche games, niche genres.
Right.
Yes. And he included no message, basically, with the email. He's like, here's another one. Here, have another one.
You guys are idiots. Good luck.
Here's another one for the pile.
Here's another one.
Oh, my goodness.
Go crazy, you maniacs.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness.
What happened there?
CJ. It was just funny.
Okay.
Oh, badooba.
We got to figure out a team name. What are we doing for team name? Niche genres.
Buddy, what's his name and the other fellas?
The what?
Buddy, what's his name and the other fellas?
Buddy, what's his name and the other fellers?
There you go.
I would have gone with fellas with an A.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go. Fellas.
There we go.
All right, we're locked in on the team name, and the categories for this Jeopardy game are puzzle games, rhythm games, flight games, tactics, and pro wrestling.
Oh, good.
Oh boy.
That's something we'll all be good at.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So we're going to go in what you've been playing order. I guess that means I'm first. Phil, you're next. Stuart, you're last. And I will pick rhythm games because that is what I want to do for 200. Sonic Team developed this title, released in arcades and on Dreamcast in 2000. That is, of course,
Samba de Amigo. Such a great game.
Yes, it is.
I love that game. So good.
I got to hook that up downstairs. I have the Maraca controller down there.
Oh, nice.
I think I've told the story on the podcast before, but when Samba de Amigo first came out, it got delivered. My package from NCSX got delivered to the office,
and you might want to explain what NCS is at this point.
NCS, National Console,
Console
Service. I don't know.
Support.
I thought it was service, but I might be wrong.
But it was an import shop, mail order, and they had Japanese games, and so of course I ordered Samba de Amigo from NCS, and I think they're still in business, actually.
Was that the package you were looking for at the office that day when everyone just laughed at you?
What?
One of my first memories of you at Ziff Davis was walking up and down asking people if they had seen a package that was addressed to you. And we were deep in the throes of the what's up. And that's what everyone was doing to you. That's my first memory of you at the office.
Wow. Okay. No,
I just wondered if that might have been the package. But anyway,
I don't think so.
Seriously, I need help finding this package. My medicine is in it.
What's that?
Pretty much.
Guys, I'm very, very ill. If I did, what's that?
It was a rush order on medication.
NCS is still around.
Yeah.
NCSX.com. It is National Console Support.
There it is.
Yep.
X.
And yeah.
Or maybe I ordered for Tronics. I can't remember. You remember Tronics?
I do, yeah. I bought a lot of stuff from NCS.
Che Chow had a mail order service at one point.
He did, yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Who did? What it was called?
Che Chow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't remember what it was called though.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah, I ordered Samba de Amigo, got it at the office, played it at the office. It was while OPM was on deadline, and they hated me.
Oh, right. Gary Steinman hated you.
The shaking of the maracas.
Oh, yeah,
is all they could hear. They couldn't hear the music. They could only hear the maracas.
They just heard.
I remember the Christmas after that came out. I came home for Christmas that year, and I brought that whole setup with me on the plane.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And my family loved it. We were in this room playing it over Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah. So good. So good.
It looks like these days NCS is less focused on games and more on like toys and
anime girls,
collectibles, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Phil, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Let's do puzzle games for 2. Everyone remembers Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. But when Puyo Puyo came to SNES, it was called this.
Yeah.
That's Kirby's Avalanche.
Kirby's Avalanche is correct.
Nice job. 400 points.
Boom.
Let's do pro wrestling for 200. This wrestler turned actor has been on many WWE game covers with other superstars, but you couldn't see him solo on a cover until WWE 2K15.
Is this The Rock?
The Rock.
Dwayne The Rock
Is it
Johnson?
The Rock? Or is it John Cena?
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if The Rock was still wrestling in the mid-2010s. I have no idea.
The
Rock is the first thing I wanted to say too, but I'm a little worried that it might be John Cena.
But I've never seen John Cena on the cover of a game.
Because you can't see John. I get it. Yeah.
There you go.
Good. Yeah.
There you go.
So we're saying John Cena?
No, I think we should say The Rock because that was where most of us went to originally.
Yeah, but
I mean, when was The Rock wrestling?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It was it had to be prior to 2015, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. I think he was wrestling in the 90s, but
yeah, maybe it is.
He was
Cena.
there for quite a while.
Maybe it is Cena.
You're the deciding vote, Phil. I say Cena. CJ says The Rock. What do you say?
See, now I wish we had the Cena's theme queued up here. We could start playing that. Let's go Cena.
John Cena is
there
right.
It is.
Boom. All right, let's go tactics for 2. It's the subtitle of the first Advance Wars on the DS.
Dual Strike.
Dual Strike.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dual
There it
Strike.
is.
By the way, the reboot camp delayed.
Oh, yeah.
Understandable.
Completely understandably.
Too bad, because I'm really excited about that game. But
yeah.
I think that's probably a first world problem at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So
I'm a little nervous about the flight games category, but let's do that for 2.
Okay.
This flight combat game from Sega, released for arcades, Xbox 360, and PS3, recently topped a survey of best games of all time, according to Metacritic score.
Afterburner flight combat game.
Did they make an Afterburner for 360 and PS3?
Well, they released the Climax, Afterburner Climax.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's another flight combat game that I'm not.
Topped a survey of best games of all time, according to Metacritic?
Yeah, that seems.
What did it have? Only 5 reviews?
I know, right?
From SegaFan.com.
Space Harrier.
That's not flight combat.
I don't know. I wouldn't call
flying and shooting.
Yeah, I still wouldn't call it flight combat.
I would say Afterburner Climax.
That's all I can think of. Yeah.
The answer is Afterburner Climax.
There it is.
1,000
That
points.
was a fun game.
It was a really good game.
I really liked Climax.
Pro wrestling for 400. Let's do it. Aki, is that how you say that? Aki Corporation. Aki is revered for its excellent string of WCW and WWF games on the N64, but moved on from traditional wrestling games in 2003, producing Def Jam Vendetta and a wrestling game for GameCube based on this anime/manga.
That's Ultimate Muscle.
Oh, right.
Or
That's right.
Kiniku Man.
Kiniku Man. Ultimate Muscle is right.
Nice job. 14
That was a
points.
good game, too.
Well, of course it was.
Yes, I remember seeing videos of that. I never did play it, but I was always interested in it.
Yeah.
It's good. All right, let's do rhythm games for 4. The creators of Parappa the Rapper released this game in 1999, which allowed you to use your own music CDs to generate levels. That is, of course,
Vib Ribbon.
Vib Ribbon.
Everything's so fantastic.
Vib Ribbon is correct.
Track to which I only know because of CJ's Geo Prism.
That's right.
He listens to it in the car all the time. We're at 1,800 points.
Ruled.
Puzzle games for 4. Using a 3DS item in Animal Crossing New Leaf will allow you to play a version of this game.
It is Panel de Pon.
Is it Panel de Pon?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Puzzle game is the category. I forgot about that.
I will take your word for that.
Puzzle League, Tetris Attack, Panel de Pon.
Nice. 2,200 points. All right. We're going to keep going. Pro Wrestling for 600. Let's do it. We've gotten 2 of them so far. Pro Wrestling on NES had a colorful cast of characters such as the Amazon, a swamp creature whose special move was this illegal attack.
What's the head bite where he bites the head? I don't know if
I mean, if we've described it, I'm sure that's okay.
I don't know if there's a technical term for it other than head bite.
That's fine by me.
Biting the opponent.
Yep, the judges will give us that one. 2,800 points. Look at that. The wrestling column, we've gotten 3 for 3.
Yeah.
How are we doing this?
I don't know.
I'm going to go puzzle games for 6. The last officially released NES game was this R&D 1 puzzler. Wario's Woods.
Wario's Woods, yeah.
I think that,
Yeah. Wario's Woods is correct.
3,400 points.
Let's see what Tactics is for 4. The PSP saw the release of this card-based tactics game based on a major franchise in 2005. A sequel was released the following year. Is this Metal Gear Acid?
Yes.
Metal Gear Acid.
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Nice
Metal
job.
Gear Acid.
There it is.
Boom.
3,800 points. All right. Pro Wrestling for 800.
I would have said Yu-Gi-Oh for that one.
Tag Team Pro Wrestling for NES is mostly forgettable, but one of its teams may have inspired the name of this iconic early 2000s Flash animation character.
That's the Strong Bads.
Nice.
Who, of course, inspired Strong Bad from Homestar Runner.
That's right.
4,600 points.
Wow.
We're doing okay.
Well, now it's going to fall apart, but yes, we are.
Halfway through.
Siege?
Is it mine? Okay.
Yes.
Rhythm games for 6. Guitar Hero developer Harmonix's first game was this 2001 PS2 title.
What was that game called?
Was it Amplitude?
It was Amplitude.
Frequency.
Oh, Frequency.
Amplitude was the sequel.
Yeah, Amplitude was the follow-up.
Amplitude is the sequel.
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
Frequency. That's right.
I knew CJ would know it anyway.
Frequency is correct.
There we go.
5,200 points.
Okay. We're back to me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's do flight games for 4. Collecting secret stars in this N64 title will transform you into a Birdman, allowing you to fly around listening to the chillest song ever written.
Is that Pilot Wings 64?
I believe that is correct. Pilot Wings 64.
Pilot Wings 64.
There it is.
5,600. I've never played that game. 5,600
Oh,
points.
it's so good.
I've never played any Pilot Wings games.
Really?
Pro Wrestling for 1,000. Let's see if we can perfect this column. After Acclaim lost the rights to WWF to THQ, the publisher pivoted and produced the first game for this alternative wrestling brand. Is that WCW?
did they? Was this like the
Were
when
they
did like the?
ECW?
Yeah, I think it might be ECW
Yeah,
or
I think
there was
that's
that
right.
Backyard Wrestling. Was that a licensed
That
thing?
wasn't. That's not a license.
No,
Backyard Wrestling. Well, if
it was a license.
Yeah, but I don't think it. I think ECW is probably it.
probably ECW. Okay.
Yeah,
We're gonna perfect this column.
we're gonna find out in a minute.
ECW is right.
ECW.
6,600 points. Perfect pro wrestling column.
Crazy.
Amazing.
Your turn, CJ.
All right, let's do rhythm games for 800. 2 band-specific rock band games were released: Beatles Rock Band and a game for this power punk trio.
Green Day.
Green Day.
It's Green Day.
My son loves Green Day.
Oh, really?
When he goes to hockey, he has a hockey song playlist that I have to play in the car, and it is filled with Green Day, and I'm totally okay with that.
Oh yeah,
that's hilarious.
Their rock band game is good. They got a lot of great songs to play in rock band.
I don't think he knows I have that. I should tell him that. He probably play that like crazy downstairs.
I'm sure.
Let's do puzzle games for 8. Before Pokemon, the first collaboration between Game Freak and Nintendo was this puzzle title or puzzle game. I probably should know this. I'm trying to think. Before Pokemon. Oh man.
This is a tough one.
I mean, I know their first game was Mendel's Palace.
Yeah.
Or Quinty, as it's called on the Famicom.
Did they do Yoshi's Cookie or something?
Oh, you know what?
Or Yoshi?
I think it was Yoshi. Yeah, I think it was just Yoshi.
Just
Not
Yoshi?
Yoshi's Cookie, but Yoshi. Or Mario and Yoshi, to use the European
Japanese
title, I believe.
For European, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yoshi?
I think so.
Let's do it.
Yoshi is correct.
There it is.
8,200 points. All right. Let's do tactics for 600. Person of Lordly Caliber is the subtitle to this game from 1999. That's Ogre Battle.
Is it?
Isn't it?
I don't know.
Now I'm worried. I think it's Ogre Battle 64.
Okay. I don't know.
Ogre Battle 64 is right.
Look at that.
8,800 points.
You're the real person of lordly caliber, Greg. There you go.
Let's close out rhythm games for 1,000. This Flash game inspired rapping rhythm game from 2020 was a big fad among kids and teens and inspired a resurgence of the early 2000s Flash game site Newgrounds.
What? That is a mouthful. This Flash game inspired rapping rhythm game from 2020 was a big.
Is this Funky Fridays?
I've never heard of that.
No idea.
I think it might be Funky Fridays.
I've never heard of that. But we're going to say Funky Fridays because that is the only thing close to any kind of answer. Friday night
funkin'.
Close. You know what it is? I believe, and the only reason I know this is because my kid plays Roblox. I believe Funky Fridays is the Roblox ripoff of Friday Night Funkin'.
That makes sense.
So close.
Down to 7,800.
Although that was, come on, I bet that was closer.
That was real close. Closer than I would have gotten.
That was very
close. And he thought we were probably closer than Hindy thought we were going to get to that one.
Yeah, that's right.
So let's do flight games for 6. This cult classic 2003 flight game for Xbox actually has its roots as a tabletop game series. Is this Crimson Skies?
I think it's Crimson Skies.
I would assume, yeah. Crimson Skies is right.
That was a good game.
That is a good game.
It was. People love that game too. 8,400. Let's do Tactics for 8. This Tactics RPG on the Sega CD, which featured a hex-based map, was directed by the writer of the first 3 Final Fantasy games. Is that Dark Wizard?
Probably.
I assume.
Hex-based map. I think it's Dark Wizard.
The only one I could think of. Yep.
Dark Wizard.
One of C-Bake's favorite games.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. 9,200
Nice.
points.
Yeah. Let's do puzzle games for 1,000. Only 3 Virtual Boy games were released in North America, but not Japan. Waterworld, Nestor's Funky Bowling, and this puzzle game from developer T&E Soft.
Is that 3D Tetris?
3D Tetris. I think that's it.
3D Tetris.
3D
Nice.
Tetris.
10,200 points.
I own all 3 of those games.
Nice.
Do you really?
Just saying. I have a complete US Virtual Boy library.
That's awesome.
Every now and then I get into my head that I really wish I had a Virtual Boy, and then I get over it.
Yeah.
I would like to have it just to mess around with it, but I know
That
I'd
thing
never
gave
put
me
any
headaches,
serious time
like,
into it.
Yeah.
Me too.
Crazy headaches.
Like from the day it was released. So
Yeah.
it's your turn, Phil.
Let's do flight games for 8. Certain members of the games press might have
Including the one reading
unreleased
this,
copies
reading this
of
answer.
this Dreamcast flight game, which was canceled due to the September 11th attacks. I'm
Propeller
one of
Arena.
those people.
Propeller
It's,
Arena, right?
Prop Arena, yeah.
Oh, Prop Arena.
Propeller
Propeller Arena.
Yeah.
We're going to give that to ourselves.
Yeah,
course.
11,000. Well, since I said it right the first time, 11,000
Oh, yeah.
points. Let's do tactics for 1,000. He's the main character of Final Fantasy Tactics. Uh-oh.
Cloud Strife.
Nope. Those characters had names?
Eris / Aerith.
I haven't the slightest
Henry.
Sora?
who this is. Sora.
Henry.
I don't know who he was, but I know he had zippers all over his outfit.
Johnny Zipper.
Johnny Zipper.
Johnny zips a lot.
Ramza.
Oh, we were close.
Yep.
Beowulf.
Beulve.
Ramza Beowulf.
Of course.
All right, we're back down to 10,000.
Ranma
Can we
Saotome.
listen? Ranma Saotome. I think.
Yeah.
Have we ever finished with a score of 10,000 or more?
I don't know.
This
I
might be
think
the
we
first
probably
time, so we can't
have,
screw this
right?
up.
Yeah. Put it all on
Uh,
me, why don't you? Flight
yeah.
games for 1,000.
You're only reading it. We're all answering it.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's the Star Fox game for the DS that no one can ever remember the name of.
Is it
Still will.
Command Mission?
Now, Command Mission was a GameCube game, wasn't it?
No.
Or am I thinking Mega Man?
Or is it just Star Fox Command?
Star Fox Command. That sounds right.
Sounds good to me. Here we go. Moment of truth.
Star
Nice.
Fox Command.
Yes.
Command
that.
Mission was a Mega Man game, wasn't it?
What's that?
Wasn't there a Mega Man Command Mission game on the GameCube?
Oh yeah, that was the RPG.
Yes.
Mega Man X
Yeah, I knew
Command
that
Mission.
was a thing.
Yeah. Where they introduced Axel,
Yes.
the hip new character.
I see.
Zero's not the cool sidekick anymore. Now it's Axel.
Well,
Look at that.
got out of that with 11,000 points.
11 large.
Damn, we're good.
We're
That's what-
too good.
We did it. We did it, lads.
Too sweet.
We did it.
Is what it would
All
say in
right.
wrestling circles in the late 90s.
Thank you very much to Hacker Alias Behind D for that niche game, a niche genre Jeopardy
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
I think we knew more about these niche genres than I thought we were
Oh yeah.
going to know at the beginning of this quiz.
Well, seeing like flight games and tactics and
Pro wrestling.
wrestling, I'm just like, oh, we're dead. This is not going to go well for us.
No,
We did surprisingly well.
we did.
I'm very
Perfect
pleased
with
with
the
ourselves.
wrestling one.
That's
I'm
right.
still
We did.
impressed.
I
We
know.
didn't even do that with the rhythm one. Didn't
Nope.
perfect that one.
I feel like Phil and I were a good tag team on that wrestling column.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. I like it.
I was the
I like
promoter.
it. And we came close to completing that rhythm
You were-
one. Had I
You
not,
were the pallbearer of our tag team.
the Funky Fridays.
Oh,
or,
had I not messed up
Undertaker.
Friday Night Funkin',
yeah,
Right.
Friday Night Funkin'.
by confusing it with the Roblox knockoff of it.
Yeah.
I think you can be forgiven for that because
Yeah.
neither of us were going to even get like
I-
F in the title.
no.
And again, the only reason I know that is because I've seen Finn play it. So, and he's explained it to me. So,
right. All right. Well, thank you to Hind D for sending in the quiz. Thank you, listeners, for supporting the show with your Patreon dollars. We do appreciate it. It keeps the lights on. It keeps Melanap's site Melanine and all that good stuff. And we do appreciate it.
Good stuff.
Hopefully you like these after show games. If you, dear listener, have an idea for a game we can play in the after show, you can email that to player1podcast@gmail.com. Just maybe if you want to do a Jeopardy game, you can use that website, jeopardylabs.com, to construct it and then send over the URL that Jeopardy Labs spits out. Makes it nice and easy for us to play a Jeopardy style game on the podcast, you see. But really, you can send us any idea you have for a game. We'll probably still do it anyway. But anyway, thank you very much for listening. Hope your friends, family, loved ones are all safe and well. Hope you're doing well as well. And keep safe. And we'll talk at you again next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.